And we are live. We are live. What's up, YouTube family? It's a lot to unpack tonight. Let me just get the beat going and be right with you in about 5 minutes.
Been in the game for quite some time, writing words and spitting rhymes, listen up verbs and dropping dope lines. I'm here to take my shit back, motherfucker, gon' give me what's mine. Ow. You wanna do what I do? You gotta do what you do. You wanna talk the way I talk? You gotta talk the talk. You wanna walk the way I walk? Yeah. But you can't, so you might as well stop. Try. Ooh, Jack, ooh, Jack. Ooh, Jack, ooh, Jack. Ooh, Jack, ooh, Jack. Ooh, Jack, ooh, Jack. Ooh, Jack. Do you wanna know? Do you wanna know where is Jack? I can tell you something about Jack. When you run for real, bitch, let me show you. Jack. You like the stylish clothes I wear? Hold up, bitch, don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair, girl. You smell the fragrance of my cologne through the air. A bona fide Mac. Know what you know about Jack? You wanna do what I do? You gotta do what you do. You wanna talk the way I talk? You gotta talk the talk. You wanna walk the way I walk? Yeah. But you can't, so you might as well stop. Try. Ooh, Jack, ooh, Jack. Ooh, Jack, ooh, Jack. Hold up now, you must think you slick. You talking about that, but that ain't this. You think that you're magic, hocus pocus with all your tricks. Wanna impress me, bitch? Drown a fish. You be chill. You wanna do what I do? You gotta do what you do. You wanna talk the way I talk? You gotta talk, talk. You wanna walk the way I walk? Yeah. But you can't, so you might as well stop. Try.
What you like? What you like, bitch? You don't know Jack. You don't know Bruce Jack, bitch. What you like?
All right, all
What you
right.
like, bitch?
What's happening, YouTube family? That's my song. That's my shit right there. Who is Jack? By I think the guy's name is Slim Dynamite, right? So Let me come back to y'all. So I can see. All right, all right, all right. So real quick, it's a lot to unpack, right? I had done some research on Charleston White, and I was propelled to do this for a certain reason. I will explain, right? So real quick, the title we see is, what does it say? Charleston White exposed. Will a real Charleston White stand up, right? So I had gotten to an argument with some Facebook friends, and they were acting like groupies one day regarding Charleston White. And I had fell out with a few people before behind Charleston White. And I'm like, are these people serious? They act like they're in a Charleston White cult. Now, I like Charleston White, and I'm going to tell you how I met him and how it went down. Then I'm going to get into exposing. I just use that word because y'all like salacious shit and would tune in. But we're going to review his resume and debunk some things and correct some things and just show you the real Charleston White. You know what I mean? Dispel the myths he's told about himself and his past, right? And I'm going to break it all down because I've done some deep research. But I wanted to make this video not because I was hating or because some incident went down where he's in trouble with a law right now. I had made statements last week that I was going to make this video. It just happened to coincide with him being and having some legal trouble. What was it yesterday and got arrested or what have you like that, right? So this video is not in response to that. But today I did run into a jewel I'm gonna drop, right? So it was a friend I've been on friends on Facebook with for years and got unfriended and blocked. And it was partly behind me having a critique of Charleston White and me having a critique of some other things he had on his Facebook page, you know. And I was like, dang, these cats is really serious and getting bothered by small shit. Now, just as an introduction before I get to exposing stuff and this get real juicy, right? Let me just play this. I think this is why Charleston White is in trouble right here. Let me just play this. Let me share my screen. Oops. Okay, here we go. Let me look at my tablet, make sure everything is okay. And sharing, it's a little delay. Okay, we good, we good, we good. So let's go. I got my audio on, so let's go. Can y'all hear me right? Good. First of all, hit a number 8, and I'm gonna continue, and we're gonna get busy. If you can hear me well, hit a number 8, and I can continue. I want to make sure because I begin to talking sometimes, and it be straight blank, can't nobody hear nothing. I'm just waiting to see 8. Hold on, let me come back to the. Okay, I see 8. Hey, Carrie, how you doing, sweetheart? Um, where was I? Where was I? I was sharing my screen. Okay, here we go. This I just wanted to play because this is what he's in trouble with, I believe, about his issues with animals. Now, this was a statement, something made by him 8 months ago. I'm not sure if this coincides with his current charges of cruelty to animals or something like that. He has a assault and a deadly weapon charge, and you know he has some priors he just recently got over the last year or year and a half, right? Like a DUI, a gun charge, unlicensed gun. I think that has to do with him getting shooting himself in the leg in a club. Like just too much shit be going on with people. So this is him going off, being very disrespectful to his wife. I'm not even gonna play the whole clip, but I just want to play a brief clip showing his disdain for animals. And I'm not sure if this is part of what he's going to court for animal cruelty as a separate event, or is just a coincidence. But as I was researching, I ran across this jewel. Here we go.
On with you. That's that white folk shit. We ain't no goddamn beef.
He talking to his wife like just disrespectful and just like mean and cruel. He's always talked to his wife like that. It's videos that is erased will make people cringe the way he talked about his wife and his wife's family. But let's just go ahead and watch this. That's another story.
beast. We ain't no motherfucking beast. So don't call that goddamn dog no motherfucking white. It's a goddamn dog. That's a goddamn dog. Fuck wrong with you motherfuckers thinking these goddamn dogs human. That's why I mistreat these motherfuckers every chance I get. Thinking these goddamn dogs human. That's why I mistreat these motherfuckers every chance I get. Goddamn dogs human. That's why I mistreat these motherfuckers every chance I get. Thinking these goddamn dogs human. That's why I mistreat these motherfuckers every chance I get. Every chance I get, I mistreat these motherfuckers. God, I don't treat them motherfuckers good. I beat that motherfucking kick and stop lying, baby. Stop lying on this mother. Are you a lying motherfucker if you say I treat that dog good? You a lying motherfucker if you say I treat that dog good. You a lying motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about that dog. You give a fuck about that stupid ass dog. I done maced you in the dog before. Oh, you give a fuck about that stupid ass dog. I done maced you in the dog before. Fuck about that stupid ass dog. I done maced you in the dog before.
God damn, Charleston. You done maced your wife and the dog? Jesus Christ. Niggas talk too much sometimes and be on record.
I wasn't no accident. I maced you in the dog before. Dog, you give a fuck about that stupid ass dog. I done maced you in the dog before. I wasn't no accident. I maced you in the dog intentionally. Wasn't no motherfucking accident. I played like it was accident, but I done that shit on purpose. Got these goddamn police and code compliant knocking on my goddamn door about this goddamn dog. I hate animals. Like I hate Asians and white people. I hate animals. Like I hate Asians and white people. I hate animals. Like I hate Asians and white people. Stupid ass motherfucker. I hate niggas who like dogs. That's why I don't come home sometime. I hate them goddamn dogs. Go somewhere where there ain't no motherfucking dogs. Hate dogs. I hate people who love dogs. All that motherfucker I last night.
See, and this is so ironic. I have a Facebook friend that sells dogs and sell these Frenchies and the little bitty mini deformed bulldogs and stuff, and sell these little bitty dogs. And he's a Charleston White junkie. I remember I said them little bully dogs they be selling the little mini bully dogs is kind of deformed and all breeded wrong. They got breeding problems. They can't run. They're not athletic. And they was mad at me for a week. This nigga talking about he macing dogs, screw dogs, and he hate people who love dogs and all. This nigga then went off about dogs and admitted he maced his wife and the dogs and he hate dogs. He can't stand them and he mistreats a dog any chance he gets. Kicks him and everything, he said. But this cat was arguing me on Facebook about Charleston White. Talking about I'm a hater because I critique Charleston White. Are you kidding me? The hypocrisy.
Name. Fuck wrong with you? That's that white folk shit. We ain't no goddamn beast. We ain't no motherfucking beast. So don't call that goddamn dog no motherfucking white. It's a goddamn dog. That's a goddamn dog. Fuck wrong with you motherfuckers thinking these goddamn dogs human. That's why I mistreat these motherfuckers every chance I get. Every chance I get, I mistreat these motherfuckers. God, I don't treat them motherfuckers good. I beat that motherfucking kick and stop lying, baby. Stop lying on this mother. Are you a lying motherfucker if you say I treat that dog good? You a lying motherfucker if you say I treat that dog good. You a lying motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck about that dog. You give a fuck about that stupid ass dog. I done maced you in the dog before.
Damn.
I wasn't no accident. I maced you in the dog intentionally. Wasn't no motherfucking accident. I played like it was accident, but I done that shit on purpose. Got these goddamn police and code compliance knocking on my goddamn door about this goddamn dog. I hate animals. Like I hate Asians and white people. Stupid ass motherfucker. I hate niggas who like dogs. That's why I don't come home sometime. I hate them goddamn dogs. Go somewhere where there ain't no motherfucking dogs. Hate dogs. I hate people who love dogs.
Now, I don't know if this got anything to do with his current case, but it's really ironic if it do. That's wild. Right, right. So I just wanted to play that because he has a current case that he just got arrested for and got bailed out for, I guess this morning or what have you. Right. So check this out. I followed Charleston White before anybody even really knew him. He used to be just a Facebooker and had no clout or numbers on YouTube. I was introducing people to Charleston White because he was entertaining and funny at times, and a lot of times he said some real shit. It ain't no new real shit that other people ain't been saying, but something about black folk. If you rapper like, you know what I mean? If you're like a rapper like, you know what I mean? Because he's infatuated with rappers, right? He's just infatuated with rappers and rap life, right? So anybody, if you rap life and you got the gift of gab, black folk gonna love you to death, right? So I liked it because he talked some real shit. I never said he was wrong about something. He right. He be talking some real shit. Granted, good. But I look at more than just talk. You know what I mean? I was a youth counselor for a while. Excuse me, for 10 years actually. And sometimes I had positions where they called us behavioral specialists. So I look at behavior too as well as what someone say. So I'm not just as so shallow as a bunch of other people, right? And there's certain behaviors that I've seen, certain things that he said that displeased me and was disgusting to me. So I critiqued him a little bit. But I never knew people looking at this cat today like a cult figure, like you can't critique these people. You know what I mean? If you popular, you can get away and say this, but I've been critiquing black folk behavior for the long stuff on Facebook. People know me like that, and I'm called a coon and all kind of shit, and people talk crazy about me. You know what I mean? But these same hypocrites is worshiping these cat now. So let me just just give me a little of my background before we get into exposing this, and let me show you his history. Let me tell you about the laws and legislations he's talking about he's changed. Let me show you proof if that didn't happen. Let me show you a lot of shit. Let me show you about this fake ass advocacy talk. We're gonna break this down. I got a lot to unpack. Stick with me. So my background, I was a youth counselor for 10 years. I started working at Peanuts Group Home. And when I started working with the youth and with at-risk boys, it came from a background of me fucking up. So I understand Charleston White a little bit, although my route and troubles were different, right? He done state youth time. I got addicted to drugs and was on a drug run for about 3 years and got clean in 1992. Got clean, changed my life, went to school, right? And I was a speaker. They called us a GSR. Like when you go to Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, they call you a GSR, which is a group service representative. So what you do is you go to different meetings and stuff and you give them your story. You give them your what? Your testimony. Remember that word, because the word testimony is going to be important tonight to understand the totality of who Charleston White is. I done my research. I had to dig in the bag on these cats, right? Because people believe anything, but you're in my field of work and you just can't say any old thing and I believe it. right? So look here, I start off at being a GSR and just giving my testimony and telling my story and how you can get clean and change your life and get in school. You know what I mean? The testimony stuff that you do in social services, right? So then I start working at a group home with boys and at-risk boys. Peanuts Group Home, Drice House, Dr. Drice owned. Then um, um, I worked at a skate park and had a caseload. So for kids who come to the skateboard park that was built, I'm the case manager and have a caseload of kids because I just had experience working with kids. Right. Then eventually I worked at Edelman's Children's Court. Right. As a legal assistant, I was a legal assistant for the attorneys who represent Department of Children and Family Services in Los Angeles. So they had legal assistant positions and we were like their assistants. Right? We took care of the court records and different cases and help get subpoenas out. And did all the stuff in and out of the courtroom every day. So when people talk about child advocacy, right, we're gonna get on into it. You know what I mean? And working with the youth, I laugh sometimes because I know people is bullshit and how shit works. Right? I worked in the copy room at one point. It's raining up out here. I worked in the copy room at one point. So I used to copy every child abuse case that went through Department of Children Services in Los Angeles for 6 months straight, and I used to read them, the sickness of them, what's going on in their life. There's attorneys, the defenses, and the prosecutors, and so I'm hip with the system and how it works. I used to ride in the vans with them from McLaren Hall, from foster cares to the courthouse, and they had to go to court. This is a dependency court where child abuse cases go. I work with adults, developmentally disabled adults. Excuse me, developmentally disabled adults, and I was a day teacher at a day treatment center. I worked I was a youth counselor on a level with the level 14 kids, the kids that's so bad you got to take down to the flow and do the part training with. That they have to be supervised with an adult 24/7, and they too bad to be in foster care or group homes because they'll bust out the windows, spit on staff, kick staff ass. So you got to keep these people in a locked facility. You know what I mean? So this is my field. And so when I hear Charleston White talking about child advocacy and things like that, I used to even work for LA Unified School District. I was assistant. I worked with the assistant principal at Mr. Smith at Fairfax High School in the attendance office as a what they call them, a substitute office assistant. You see what I'm saying? So my lady friend is an assistant principal at a high school. Been with LA Unified forever. So I know her dealing with parents and students and grades and police on a daily basis. So when someone gets to run their mouth about they doing child advocacy, what they weren't, we're gonna get into that. And what they do once every 2 months. And I know people who are teachers every day dealing with kids on a daily basis, 365 days a year. And people be talking about this petty shit they do. I laugh. So I just wanted to expose Charleston White and tell you about his history. So let's just get into this. It's a lot to unpack today. I did a lot of research. Bear with me today. If you don't have time, come on back and watch this video when you get time. This might end up being 2 hours tonight. Okay? But it's some great information, something you need to know. All right? So let me just first show some things what I was bothered about Charleston White, things that he said that bothered me. And it should bother anyone, right? Let me get back to y'all real quick. Let me share my screen. Okay, here we go. Let's go down to here. This is Charleston White talking about raping women and beating women, and he's okay with raping and beating women. So if I say things like this, he said, bothers me, then I'm a hater, because I'm bothered by Charleston White talking about and promoting raping women and beating women. Let's go. We got receipts tonight.
Goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling them when I raped this one girl one time. Just come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She wasn't allowed to me. She let me. Oh, yeah. Oh, she let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she said, no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. I verbally abuse women. You got, and I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch. If you got a problem with what I say, I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop her up. You can't tell no man. Yeah, right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling them when I raped this one girl one time. Just come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She wasn't allowed to me. She let me. Oh, yeah. Oh, she let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she said, no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. I verbally abuse women. You got, and I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch. If you got a problem with what I say, I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop her up. You can't tell no man.
See, because I got a problem with him saying that, I'm a hater. Oh, we got receipts tonight. We got receipts tonight. Let's keep going. I got a problem with this type of shit. Hold on. We're going to make it plain. Let me find it. Is this it? No, no, no. My bag. My bag. Here we go. He hates white folk. He hate black folk. He want to rape Asian folk. Want to rape Asian babies. Rape black women. Everybody. The race don't fucking matter. So we got receipts.
I hate Asians. I'm a hate for I hate Asians. We hate gays. I don't give a fuck about the Asian hate bill. I hate Asians. I hate Johnny Dane. I don't eat Chinese food. Only time I ever wanted some Chinese pussy was at a bathhouse fucking them Chinese sex slaves. I wouldn't dare. Yeah. Chinese bitches can't suck dick good. Yeah, I hate Chinese people. Shit, I don't give a fuck about China, man. I hate Chinese people, nigga. I think Chinese stores should be robbed. I think Chinese women should be raped brutally by big dick, well hung black men that hate Chinese women. Fuck China Mac. I think Chinese babies should be raped, nigga, and killed and used as alligator bait. I think Chinese babies should be killed and sodomized and used as alligator bait. Fuck China Mac, nigga. I hate Asians.
Now that was so damn harsh that I can't play it again. So I like to be impactful. For that was so harsh. I don't even want to play that a second time. So if I'm bothered when hearing things like that, then I'm hating. But Charleston White made a career and made his prominence and popularity off of hating. He hated his way all the way to the top to popularity. He hated on Deion Sanders hard, who's a great man. He hated on Kevin Samuels hard, who's a great man, and whose only concern was the black family unit and black family values. He hated on Kwame Brown hard, just to try to gain some clout. He hated on rappers hard. I mean, I can go on and on, but I didn't want to go through a list of 100 people he hated on to get to the top. While people he and ha ha. as he talk about men's wives and shit. Just out of line shit that niggas is supposed to have a code about. Disrespectful to people's wives. Disrespectful to Deion Sanders' wife. To Deion Sanders' son. To Deion Sanders' mother. But you critique Charleston White these days, and you a hater. People got a low bar these days, but we got receipts. We're gonna knock the monkey off his perch. Okay, where was I? So the Asian, the black women deserve rape. The white people's a beast. I hate dogs. I'm gonna mistreat dogs. I'm gonna mistreat fucking animals and humans. I hate all y'all. I'm just, wicked like that sometimes. You hear from the horse's mouth. Okay, so let's continue. What did I want to play? So those are three reasons why I was bothered and critiqued them. And since they challenged me, I said, well, let me expose and show the person you worship is a fraud. So let's get into it. Charleston White, and let's hear it out of his mouth. Hold on. Let me just play this clip before I get to it. Hold on. Let me share my screen. I always be forgetting. What is this number 34 thing doing up there? Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Started out as a community activist. I came to the internet as a frustrated community activist. Then I started getting money off the internet. Once I started getting money, it's fuck the community. Only people who think about community is broke motherfuckers. Motherfucker with money don't give a damn about fixing the community.
But don't people look at that as you turning your back on the
I
community?
am. I don't do a motherfucking thing no more, community nigga. I'm not no community nigga no more. I don't give a fuck about the community. Fuck them schools in Fort Worth, my nigga. Well, nigga, I ain't in this. I don't want to help. Fuck them schools in Fort Worth, my nigga. Well, nigga, I ain't in
Now pause. Just before I get into it, you're gonna connect the dots. I said, remember the word testimony, and he say, "Fuck them schools in Fort Worth," because this is y'all hero. But he's no longer able to go into schools in the Fort Worth school district because of the vile, foul things he said, and a lot of things he said early on before he became a YouTuber and became popular. A lot of things he said about the police department and how white police should die and all kind of crazy stuff he said. So he's banned from going in anywhere dealing with schools in Fort Worth, Texas. So this is your big bad youth advocate. So hold on.
I don't want to help the school, nigga. Fuck the school. I'm in the strip clubs now. I done went from the schools to the strip club. I'm having way more fun, nigga. Fuck them, but nigga, I'm in the strip club now, my nigga. That's why they ain't seeing me in the school. I'm staying out too late. I wasn't drinking, now I kind of drank a little bit. Nigga, I'm having fun. I ain't got time to stop and help the poor nigga babies. I started out as a community.
Oops.
I ain't got time to stop and help the poor nigga babies in the school. So, I started out as a community activist. I came to the internet as a frustrated community activist. Then I started getting money off the internet. Once I started getting money, it's fuck the community. Only people who think about community is broke motherfuckers. Motherfucker with money don't give a damn about fixing the community.
But don't people look at that as you turning your back on the
I
community?
am. I don't do a motherfucking thing no more, community nigga. I'm not no community nigga no more. I don't give a fuck about the community. Fuck them schools in Fort Worth, my nigga. Well, nigga, I ain't in this. I don't want to help the school, nigga. Fuck the school. I'm in the strip clubs now. I done went from the schools to the strip club. I'm having way more fun, nigga. Fuck them, but nigga, I'm in the strip club now, my nigga. That's why they ain't seeing me in the school. I'm staying out too late. I wasn't drinking, now I kind of drank a little bit. Nigga, I'm having fun. I ain't got time to stop and help the poor nigga babies in the school.
So because of that, all
Now, let me just pause and say this. So, how can I couch it? Um, oh, he said he was a child advocate, and he was saying he was we're gonna break all that down. So I just want to I want to just get these receipts on record real quick.
offense.
This is a young Charleston White breaking down his history. Now, Charleston White makes these claims. Let me just come back to y'all real quick. Hold on. So here's the claims Charleston White makes. He's changed laws and legislation. He killed a white man. He's a child activist slash community activist. These are his claims. We're going to debunk them all.
I was sentenced to 12 years under the determinate sentencing law here in the state of Texas. My co-defendants, the guy who actually pulled the trigger, was sentenced to 75 years. He's still incarcerated right now today, and his crime occurred back on September 18, 1991. Uh,
So he didn't kill somebody. This kid killed him. So when he touts that he killed somebody, sometimes he does tell the truth, but you have to be watching specific interviews. Sometimes he does say he handed a gun to he said before he's handed a gun to his friend. His friend shot him. So he didn't literally kill him. So basically, he getting arrested for murder. Also, you can consider it accessory to a murder. But let's go.
the anniversary is actually coming up. My oldest friend, who was actually been 16 or 17 at the time, he was sentenced to a 99-year sentence and went back on appeal and received 25 years. And then my other friend, while out on bond, he was killed by the police in a high-speed chase in an unrelated incident crime that caused his death.
A starter jacket theft led to the death of 34-year-old Michael Levy last September. He was trying to stop four teens who police say had shoplifted the jackets from an athletic store when he was shot. Had shoplifted the jackets Michael Levy
Caused his death.
So this is a news report that was in the background. It's on a story. Him and three other kids robbed a store of some starter jackets back in the day, and they jumped in the car to get away. And a good Samaritan, a innocent, decent man, tried to help out, and one of the four kids shot and killed the white man. And they said his name is Mr. Levy. And I can't find the clip, but today Charleston White brags about it and says how he stood over his body laughing. And he says it's today because he's not dealing with any of this probation in these programs he was in before. So he laughs and scoffs at him, and I said, God damn. I wonder what this man's children and grandchildren are thinking when he hearing Charleston White say he's laughing at this dead man they killed and standing over him laughing. And right now in 2023, he's made the same statement. Screw that white man. So what? What do you think his kids is saying? Put the shoe on the other foot. What if he was saying black babies need to be given that for alligator bait and rape black babies, but it's okay if he said about Asian babies?
A starter jacket theft led to the death of 34-year-old Michael Levy last September. A starter jacket theft led to the death of 34-year-old Michael Levy last September. He was trying to stop four teens who police say had shoplifted the jackets from an athletic store when he was shot.
That's what he went to when he went to state youth authorities, juvenile for, not juvenile. What they call it? They call it in California. They call it state youth authorities, but yeah, a children's state prison in Texas.
I spent right about 7 years in the Texas Youth Commission from the time I was 14 until I was 21. Upon 30 days.
Now, mind you, he said from 14 to 21. Use this from 14 to 18. He stayed in there till he was 21 because he was begging and pleading not to be sent to a state prison with adults because he's so fucking frail and small and scared. It's a whole story behind it, but we're going to break it on down.
I spent right about 7 years in the Texas Youth Commission from the time I was 14 until I was 21. Upon 30 days prior to my 18th birthday, based on Texas juvenile law, you're required to go back to court to a transfer hearing to see your judge to determine whether or not if you'll be transferred to the adult prison system or if you'll remain in the juvenile custody or if you'll be paroled. Uh, this decision was really based on your behavior while in custody in the Texas Youth Commission, as well as the nature of your crime. Your victim's impact statement had a lot to do with the judge's decision. And based on my behavior.
So he was begging and pleading not to go. He went through, had a victim impact statement. So basically, he's letting you know he was acting very sorrowful for his part he played in the killing of Mr. Levy and made an impact statement. And you know what I mean, begging and pleading so he won't go to state prison with adults. This is what he's telling you in a nutshell, in layman's term, in case you didn't understand. Let me just rewind it.
The state crime while in custody in the Texas Youth Commission, as well as the nature of your crime. Your victim's impact statement had a lot to do with the judge's decision. And based on my behavior, the state recommendation was for me to be transferred to the adult prison system. I was caught up into gang activities. The state had a very strong recommendation for me to be transferred until the Texas Department of Correction. But there was 5 of my house parents at the time. We called them house parents. I think right now today, the state as well as the youth refer to these individuals as juvenile correctional officers. But they put their jobs on the line, basically to come back in court and testify on my behalf. And you know, these individuals then travel back to Fort Worth, Texas, to lie and tell the judge what a good student I was, because that wasn't true at all. They basically just came back to inform the judge the potential that they saw in me, and based on that potential and their testimony, my judge gave me a second chance at life and recommitted me back to the Texas Youth Commission.
So they recommitted him back to the Texas Youth Commission. And he begged and pleaded, basically, don't send him with the adults. So he got to stay because Charleston White is a man who has the gift of gab. Right? He can make a pig gig. As they say, right? And so people take to him and like him. So when you're in institutions like that, that's just what it is. When you're in institutions, certain staff take to you and may speak up for you or put in a good word for you, and that's what they was. They didn't want to see him leave. They like his entertainment. They like his testimonies, the way he talked, the way he get down. And he basically bent the knee. And I'm not sure if he had an attorney, but he was able to not go to adult prison with the rest of the people do, like when they turn 18. He kind of PC'd up, basically. But hold on.
9 months after getting out of TYC, I was caught drug trafficking with 10 pounds of marijuana in Oklahoma and 2 firearms. Based on that.
What? This is a true story now. But we're going to get into some, we're going to get into it in a minute. So 9 months after getting out, after you kissed ass, talked a good game, 9 months later, you get caught with 10 pounds of weed and two firearms in Texas in the 90s, and you didn't get no time? Whoa. How you out did 14 years old to 21 years old for murder. You did 7 years. Everybody else got 22, 25. Somebody got 99 years, I think. But you did 7 years and didn't even go to adult prison. This is crazy. Hold on. Then you get out, get caught with 10 pounds and two firearms, and you get kind of a slap on the wrist in Texas. Hold on.
That, that was an opportunity again for me to get my life in order because I was given another chance.
Whoa.
Dix, I think we got something here.
Well. Whose is this?
Actually, it's both ours.
No, it ain't.
It is, but it's for municipal uses only. I mean, he got cataract, lazy eye, little glaucoma.
See that eye right there?
A little shot of gonorrhea. See?
But do you guys have any idea what we can do to you for this?
No.
Juvenile center.
I took it to trial. I had a mistrial, and after the mistrial, the courts, as well as the prosecuting attorney, offered me 6 months prison boot camp and 5 years deferred probation. So I took that. I've been out about 17 years. I don't have any felony convictions, nor have I been inside of the adult prison system.
I started out as a community activist. I came to the internet as a frustrated community activist. Then I started getting money off the internet. Once I started getting money, it's fuck the community. Only people who think about community is broke motherfuckers. Motherfucker with money don't give a damn about fixing the community.
But don't people look at that as you turning your back on the
I
community?
am. I don't do a motherfucking thing no.
Now pause. Now, was he a community activist? Did he, as he states, and I don't need to pull 100 clips, he touts, I changed laws and legislation. Let's go. Let's go see. Hold on. Charles has nothing to do with changing laws and legislation. First of all, okay? He belonged to a organization, and this is part of, you hook up with different organizations that use people and can call them members, right? This is a group called ICANN, or they have another name called the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth. Listen to the title. The Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth. Now, let me just blow this up so you can see. Well, maybe I need to make it a little smaller. Oops, hold on. Let me allow some cookies. Right. So this is an organization he hooked up with. The campaign for the fair sentencing of youth. No child should spend life in prison. The campaign for the fair sentencing of youth is a national nonprofit that leads efforts to ban juvenile life without parole and other extreme sentences for children. The CFSY is an equity-driven organization that explicitly works to dismantle the racial disparities, social justices, and residual harms caused by the legal system. Through partnership with advocacy organizations, businesses, and other stakeholders, the CFSY supports survivors of youth violence, those incarcerated as children who are still serving or have been released. Charleston, one who has been released, and their respective families and communities, right? This is an executive director of ICANN, or what you call what? The Campaign for Fair Sentencing Youth, right? This is an organization that Charleston White connected to, right? So, who are they? Um, when Charleston speaks of child advocacy, this is the group who does the child advocacy. This is the group who helped change laws and legislation regarding the youth. What they do is contact and get in touch with youth, which Charleston was a part of a program from 18 years old to 21 years old regarding incarcerated youth. He was connected to this program after he gets out. And they do advocacy work in the court to change laws and legislation. Charleston White doesn't. But you're under the impression he does because you're into cult life and you believe anything a nigga say. So you get tricked because you've never worked with youth. You don't understand the system like I do. I understand, so when he's talking, I say straight bullshit. When Dr. Umar Johnson is talking child stuff, I say straight bullshit. But you guys think it sounds good because you've never worked in the field in the different sectors. Working with kids, going to court, advocacy, youth counseling, behavioral specialists. You guys haven't worked in these fields, so you may not know or seen or heard of programs. So anybody can tell you any old thing. I'm looking at the nigga and I'm like, nigga, please, you ain't done no changing of legislation or none of that shit. It don't work like that. So what happens is what they're about. Let me see. The All Children's Services, a second chance, the campaign for the fair sentencing of youth. He was deal with how he was sentencing, and he got out because he got into a program which we're going to get into in a minute. The campaign for fair sentencing of youth envisions the United States becoming a society that respects all children's human rights and nurtures their capacity to become leaders. So he got nurtured so he can become a leader or start an organization, after he's released, responding to any harm they cause in ways that are rooted in their dignity and unique potential for change. Together, we seek a response to the harm caused by children that is conscientious of children's trauma, restorative, and empowering to all parties and equitable, especially with regards to race and ethnicity. Now, I don't want to bore you, but I got to just go through this so you can get an understanding of what this organization is, who done the advocacy that he talks about. Right? I'm going to show you who the staff is, who are the members, and who's who, so you can say, this nigga been lying. Our mission and strategy. The problem, United States. Okay, I think I've read this already, but they're just saying they work with youth. Let me move on so I won't bore you too much. Where should I go? Hold on. Okay, I went into the who are we. Well, hold on. Meet the team, right? So here we go. These are the team members. Charleston White is not a team member that helps does any advocacy. What they do is they've picked out what they call a bunch of members who are people who got out of youth authority or have a story or a testimony, and they combine that with their advocacy. And these people that have a certain testimony, like Charleston White, who has the gift of gab, and who has started a little nonprofit organization to get a little money because he's a hustler. They use some of these people to go out and speak and give a testimony on how it was and what happened and how they got locked up, the whys and wins, okay? But these are the team members, and none of them are Charleston White. None of them have ever been Charleston White since time of inception of this group. Just so you're clear. And they have a bunch of supporters. I can't. It's just so much I can't go into it. American Civil Liberties Union, American Psychological Association, Pacific Juvenile Defender Center. I mean, the Jewish Council on Urban Affairs. I mean, you can just go on and on. The NAACP. I mean, like, I mean, they're really deep and involved, right? These people put this together and help support and do advocacy. They got research and research libraries, right? I'm just breaking all this down. And they're researching different sentencings and national reports, it says, right? State specific reports, right? And just breaks it down by different state, right? They're involved, right? So you can get involved, right? Hold on, let me just show you. Hire I can. So you can hire these people, and these would be candidates looking for work or candidates who can tell you their experience or their testimony. Right? These are former problem people. Look at this former dope being on the left. I mean, these are formerly incarcerated people who done some things and who have changed around and entered programs that they have available. Charleston White is not even listed on here, although he's a member. Right? So these are programs you got to do on your conditions and stuff. They have release conditions and things like that, right? So there are people who give their testimony, right? I don't want to go through and read all this. These are different members, like a person like Charleston White, who give their testimony and what they're doing now, right? Let's do this. Hold on. How do I get to this? What's in the background? Like, see, all these people would be people like Charleston White. Now, they're not running around. These are all members I got a picture of. They're not, these are not like staff members. These are members who had problem past as a juvenile, right? Now, they're not running around saying that they changed laws and legislation. They just all are part of a program. So was Charleston White. So he don't go in court and talk about no laws and legislation with anybody. He can go to a city town hall meeting. But changing laws and legislation is not his thing. So I just want to show people that's not what he did. So we can continue, right? Here's a letter that he wrote, and someone did an article about him. It says, Texas juvenile justice system saved my life. So it's an article that was about 10 years ago. Texas juvenile justice system saved my life that he wrote. He wrote, when I was 14, I was convicted of murder. The sentence for a young Texas gang leader, 12 years in lockup, where I quickly gained the reputation for a terrible behavior, he's telling. This is his story now. Whether it's true or not is another thing. Well, wait a minute. Um, He said, I was, for all intents and purposes, a murderer, right? I didn't pull the trigger, but I was responsible for the shooting death, it says, of a man who tried to stop me and three friends from robbing a Foot Locker, right? So he tells a story like he did in the video of house parents and caseworkers and psychologists, excuse me, teachers. They saw something in him, right? So they helped him out. They saying he had the gift of gab and he can talk and he can show some kind of intelligence. He can be entertaining, right? And he was in the what? The Giddings State School. So I had to look up what is the Giddings State School that he was in, right? And here it is. The Giddings State School is a juvenile correctional facility of the Texas Juvenile Department. Oh shit, I'm not paying for shit. Give no donation. Of the Tex oh shit is asking for a donation. Let me say maybe later. Hold on. Wikipedia is asking for a donation. Hold on. Maybe later. Okay. So this is what he was at, the Giddings State School in Texas. Right? History. The Giddings State School and a school for boys opened in September 1972, serving younger boys who were runaways and or were adjudicated. So he always used the term, I was an adjudicated youth, meaning you were convicted, found guilty, and it was a done deal. You're done. You're just waiting to get out and do a program, basically, when someone says he's adjudicated, right? In 1979, Gatesville State School closed, and Giddings. Let me make this smaller. Hold on. Giddings was designated as the state's maximum security juvenile facility in 1997. The school's students had mostly committed violent crimes. This is where he was. At one time, the state school had boys and girls. In 2007, the Texas Youth Commission announced that Giddings would become male only. As of 2010, Giddings is classified as a high security facility. Right? So this is where he was. So I told you I was doing a little research, right? So he was in this program. He opened his mouth and said, right? And what is this program? Because he said he was given over to who? Um, what was the name of the program he said he was given over to? Um, it's an Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, right? Effective programs for serious, violent, and chronic juvenile offenders, an examination of the three model interventions and intensive aftercare initiatives, right? So these are programs, aftercare initiatives, National Satellite Conference. So okay, this is what he said. The Capital Offenders Program. He joined the Capital Offenders Program. I should have stopped him when he said in the video. The Capital Offenders Program at Giddings State Home, Giddings, which we just read about, at Giddings State Home and School in Texas, began as an innovative group treatment program for juveniles committed for homicide. It is an intensive 16-week program that involves a group of 8 juveniles and 2 or 3 staff members in a secure setting. The Family and Neighborhood Services Projects FAN is a public program of South Carolina, such and such and such and such and such and such. So basically, this is a program he was turned over to, so he didn't have to go to an adult facility, and he completed this program. This is all reasons why he got out, because he was a smart motherfucker innately, and he figured out ways to buck the system and get into programs that can help him and advance him. And he had some correctional officers and some staff speak up for him when he went back to court and said that he has hope. They believe in him. And sometimes you'll have a few lucky juveniles that just get lucky and get some favor, and they'll get out, and they had because they've completed some programs, they've admitted that they were wrong, and they just found them. Hey, you was a kid, you did a program, you got support behind you, and it's done. And trip thing is, as I was going through this, and I can't go through everything, it seemed like he was involved in a few federal programs and had some federal help. And this is all strange. One second, where did I want to go? Oops. Hold on. So, hold on, where do I want to go? Let me find it first. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Let me just read this part. Here's another program that he got involved with, and he said they sent him to the Texas Youth Commission. So, guess what they do? Originally established in 1949, the Texas Youth Commission is the state's juvenile corrections agency. The Texas Youth Commission supervises youth committed to state confinement by local courts. The Texas Youth Commission promotes public safety by operating juvenile correctional facilities, supervising youth released on parole, and operating numerous education, treatment, and skills programs to assist youth in reintegrating into their communities. So he got a lot of he was in these programs and got some help assisting him as a youth to reintegrate into the communities, right? Supervising youth released on parole. So he started. I don't have it up here. Do I have it up here? An organization called, what's the name of it? Hyped About Hype. Youth Outreach. Hyped About Hype. Hyped About Hype. And I wanted to get this accountant on this. Is dissolved. You know, when you have an LLC or a nonprofit or whatever, you got to keep filing with the state every year and keep up on your paperwork. Who knows when this paperwork is out of date? But there's no organization, technically. It's some shit he started way back in the day, and we have him on video. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let me find it. Let me find my place. Hold on, y'all. Okay. This is what I wanted to say also. Let's just share this real quick. So Dion talks about these rappers, right? And they always talking about killing them and shooting them up. But he emulates rappers. He's really fixated about rap, the rap industry and rappers. He always said he wanted to be a rapper. But for the same behavior he talks about them doing and saying in their lyrics, he acts it out and behaves that way.
P. Law Sanders, bitch, suck my dick, ho. Ooh, wait. I'm a bad man. I'm the baddest motherfucking nigga a nigga try to prove otherwise. I want that boy hurt. And y'all hurt him good, please.
You know who he once hurt? A college student, Deion Sanders' son. While he's holding weapons. Talking about their. So he talks about rappers toting guns and looking violent and talking about shooting and killing and hurting. But he does the same thing. This is the hypocrisy. Although he may say some real shit, then you excuse this type of shit, the hypocrisy.
Somebody break his goddamn neck.
Break the college student's neck that plays football and is getting his degree. But then again, you're a child advocate. Like, make it make sense, people. You about the kids and the youth, but you want this college student to get hurt. You want his neck to break. Let's go.
Somebody. Fuck P. Law Sanders. Bitch, suck my dick, ho.
He said, fuck Pilar Sanders. B, suck my D. You know what Pilar Sanders is? The college football kid's mother. But he's a youth advocate and it's about the kid. He's telling this kid, Deion Sanders' son, screw his mother, suck his dingaling. But I'm hating if I critique that.
Oh, wait! I'm a bad man. I'm the baddest motherfucking nigga in America. And I dare a nigga try to prove otherwise. I want that boy hurt. And y'all hurt him good, please. Somebody break his goddamn neck. In the name of Jesus. Somebody tell P-Law and Deion Sanders, fuck his mama too. Oh, I done got so low down and dirty, I done said, fuck his mama too. Fuck the Sanders family. Fuck the Sanders family. Mama too. I tell P-Law and Deion Sanders, fuck his mama too.
Screw his 80-something-year-old mother. He can talk about everybody's family so bad. But you say one thing about him, niggas' panties getting a bunch. You hating. He built his career hating, but if you say something about him, you're hating. Oh, you tripping, Chief X. He says some real shit. Yeah, he's saying some real shit right now. Let's hear him say some real shit. This that real shit you talk about?
Nick. In the name of Jesus. Somebody tell P-Law and Deion Sanders, fuck his mama too. Oh, I done got so low down and dirty, I done said, fuck his mama too. Fuck the Sanders family. Fuck the Sanders family. White is right. Power to the whites. White is right. And nigga, I'm talking about Charleston White. Bitch ass nigga, I got a 50 cal. I ain't scared of shit. Fuck the Sanders family. War time! Football! War game!
He's saying wartime, wartime. So he wants to go to war with niggas just like rappers go to war with niggas. Like the hypocrisy to me. You niggas can be groupies.
War time! All these motherfucking guns I got. You think I'm scared of a football coach? You think I'm scared of a yellow bitch that got a baby by a nigga with a missing toe? Nigga can't bounce. Fight requires bouncing, nigga, on your toes. Fight requires bouncing, nigga.
Now pause. This is your hero. I would never want my son to be really pay attention to him and listen to him. What is you niggas talking about? How low has your bar gone? That you can block a nigga on social media who you've been friends with on social media for 10 years. You block him because he wants to critique this man. This is how much cult members you guys have become of Charleston White. That no one can now critique him. And now look at him.
Nigga with no toes better keep talking to God. A nigga with no toes better keep talking to God. War time. Bitch ass P. Law Sanders. And somebody tell that pussyfoot Kwame Brown. I bet he won't see it in my face. Big old bitch.
You know, people got kids and shit. You know what I mean? Like, people don't. He don't care about people's wives, their kids, their grandkids. He don't care. Nobody. He just like this stuff is be beyond. It's okay. I understand that he's funny at times. I understand he says some real stuff, but you got to keep it real with yourself and admit he says the most stupidest shit at times. Also, be balanced and fair. And just to remind people who listen, I never said he was wrong about the shit he say when he is talking real. I said I used to be a behavioral specialist, so I look at a nigga's behavior, and this is clown shit to me. You can he kiki and he and ha ha all you want to. I get it. But the behavior is childish.
War time! Water! Hut, hey, hut! Nigga! I dare one of you bitch ass niggas come around these parts. Nigga! I dare any one of you niggas!
And niggas got to say he's a Malcolm X. Equate him to Malcolm X and shit. Like, are you kidding me? Let me skip because Charles. Hold on. I had to skip ahead because Charleston would be doing a video live and leave for 10 minutes and come back. So this is him getting another gun, acting like the rappers do, but he talk about the rappers.
Nigga don't want no motherfucking problem. Nigga don't want no motherfucking problem. Nigga, cause I got what a bitch need over here.
Ain't that the same thing a rapper would say? I mean, like, what he... Man, this is the hypocrisy of this shit is crazy to me.
Strap up, Charlie. Dion and them talking like they want to ball. Football playing that nigga ain't got no bulletproof vest. That shit he wear on his head bulletproof. Nigga ain't got no bulletproof vest. Nigga, I got one like SWAT. Bitch ass nigga. The real motherfucking munition, Teflon, bulletproof vest.
Hold on. See, this is the hypocrisy of y'all. Now, listen. I'm a 2A guy. I'm part of the 2A community. Look here. gun owners of America, right? You see my shirt. Whiskey, steak, guns, freedom. You know what I mean? I'm a two-way guy. I'm into guns. I keep one on the hip. But one thing that's a no-no in the two-way community, since you stupid motherfuckers think everything is cool, you never show behavior like that if you're a true two-way supporter. You always talk about gun safety or do gun reviews. This is what the 2A community do. If you pulling out firearms and talking all, if you're not talking about gun safety or doing gun reviews, your intent is bad. And you showing out or promoting violence. If kids are watching this, I've done gun reviews on my channel here. People know that. A kid can watch it. It's honest. It's innocent. It's a teaching. You always show that your gun isn't loaded and you take the bullets out and show you that you do gun. This wild ass shit is a no-no in the 2A community. That's clown shit when you're talking about guns and firearms. Not understanding gun safety is why this nigga has gun charges pending from before these charges he has now. He shot a gun in a club, supposedly has shot himself. You're not thinking about gun safety if that's happening in a club? This is why I critique people. You stupid fuck. Let's go back to this crazy shit.
Yes, nigga. War time! Got him on the side, too, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Say, I want all the goddamn smoke a nigga think he can give. A basketball and a football playing nigga better shut up to me. You niggas ain't served no time, nigga, for killing nobody. You niggas don't know what it's like to be a leader of nothing. But to go out there and say heads or tails, nigga.
And he's telling Deion Sanders he don't know what it likes to be a leader of anything. He's telling a quarterback they don't know what to be a leader, nor it is to be a leader. I don't know if you guys can understand the depths of how stupid that sounds. Dan is a leader of men. He's a leader of leaders when you're a head coach. That means the offensive coordinator, who is a leader himself, you're being led by Deion. The defensive coordinator, who is a leader himself, is being led by Deion. Deion is a leader of leaders, a leader of men. Has been that from the ground up since youth football. Niggas take what Deion has done and what he's doing lightly. This is why I get pissed about it. The disrespect of weak ass niggas out here. My son just finished his last game of his football career and is a senior, played NCAA Division II football in Missouri. Do you know I took my son to football and basketball practice? Two sports, not one season. One season stops, the other one starts. To basketball and football practice since he was 5 years old until he got to high school. In games on Saturday. This takes some kind of discipline and some kind of dedication or some kind of care about what you're doing and your kids and your family. It takes discipline. You don't get two boys who never got in trouble with the law all the way up to NCAA Division One football and they're stars, honor roll, great grades, great athletes, and leaders. His other son is a safety, which is like a defensive leader. And people just and got the audacity to disrespect Deion Sanders, a nigga up out of a state youth prison, get out of youth prison, get caught with 10 pounds. Now, ain't nothing wrong with selling weed. I mean, this is what I do, but you in Texas in the 90s, getting out of prison, getting caught with 10 pounds and two firearms. Here come this firearm things back then and now. I mean, like, but you talking about rappers? It's just hypocritical, is all I'm saying. What's up, Corey? So, so let me. Where was I at before I end this thing? Let's go.
Because the white boy that made you the captain of the team, and you can go out there and flip the coin. Nigga, please. We flipped the white man when I was a kid and stood over and watched him die. We watched him die, and I laughed about it.
Did I tell you? What do you think this white man's kids or grandkids is thinking when they hear Charleston White say that in 2023? But this is your hero. When he was just pleading so he won't go to state prison for killing the same white man he's talking shit about today. He was on his knees begging and pleading that he wouldn't go to adult state prison, and they kept his ass in juvenile facilities until he was from 18 to 21. That's some bitch ass shit.
I thought it was please. We flipped the white man when I was a kid and stood over and watched him die. We watched him die, and I laughed about it. I thought it was funny. So I tell you something, you football playing ass.
See now, he wasn't talking no what like that when he got paroled. Here it is, past 15 so some years later, and he talking this reckless shit. You niggas is food.
I thought it was funny. So I tell you something, you football playing ass niggas. I don't give a fuck about a football player. Nigga, we'll kick your ass after football practice. Don't give a damn how big you. You know why? Because we were gang banging. And football players were scared of gang banging. Damn gang banging. Oh, the FBI done already been back there.
Football player. The nigga was locked up since he was 14 till he was 21. What football players was scared of him? At 130 pounds. You nigga, he can blow smoke up your ass.
This is a character and these are props. So don't worry about the FBI. Then I'll remember it. So let me tell you something, motherfucker.
So he says a character, these are props, and he ain't worried about the FBI like he got fake guns and shit. And he, because he fucking with guns all in the house. So he act like, oh, he do this shit for legal reasons.
I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking football player. Fuck Deion Sanders. A nigga that's throwing the football, running the motherfucking oxen sweep, you a coward to me. You ain't no revolutionary nigga. I'm a revolutionary nigga. And I don't give a fuck about no white boy, nigga. We killed a Peckerwood white boy when I was a kid and stood over that bitch and watched him die.
Hold on, I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear that, or am I tripping? If you can hear, hit 8. But I know I wasn't sharing my screen. My bad. Hit 8 if you can hear though.
And I know what it's like to watch a white man die. Fuck Deion Sanders. A gang banging. And football players were scared of gang bangers back in my and watch him die. And I laugh. You niggas don't know what it's like to be a leader of nothing. But to go out there and say heads or tails, nigga.
Thank you.
Because the white boy that made you the captain of the team, and you can go out there and flip the coin. Nigga, please. We flipped a white man when I was a kid and stood over and watched him die. And watched him die. And I laughed about it. I thought it was funny. So I tell you something, you football playing ass niggas. I don't give a fuck about a football player. Nigga, we'll kick your ass after football practice. Don't give a damn how big you are. You know why? Because we were gang banging. And football players were scared of gang bangers back in my day. And I was a goddamn gang banger. Oh, the FBI done already been by here. This is a character and these are props. So don't worry about the FBI. They done already been by here. So let me tell you something, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about a motherfucking football player. Fuck Deion Sanders. A nigga that's throwing the football, running the motherfucking me option suite, you a coward to me. You ain't no revolutionary nigga. I'm a revolutionary nigga. And I don't give a fuck about no white boy, nigga. We killed a Peckerwood white boy when I was a kid and stood over that bitch and watched him die. And I know what it's like to watch a white man die. You don't, nigga. You don't know what it's like to watch a Peckerwood die. You don't know what it's like to rape a white woman and take a white woman's pussy and shove dick up. You don't know what it's like to rape a white woman and take a white woman's pussy and shove dick up in her so good till them nose start saying, yes, She start out saying no, 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 no. And after about 15, 20 motherfucking pumps, she starts saying yes, 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 yes. And that's how we start going together. That's how we start.
This is about the 5th time he talked about promoting rape. I didn't make this up. We showed receipts tonight. I'm not exaggerating. Why would I want my son to listen to this nigga? What is he a hero to you for?
Yes, yes. And after about 15, them nose start saying woman's put the Peckerwood die. You don't know what it's like to rape a white woman and take a white woman's pussy and shove dick up in her so good till them nose start saying, yes, She start out saying no, 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 no. And after about 15, 20 motherfucking pumps, she starts saying yes, 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 yes. And that's how we start going together. That's how we start. White hoes back in my day were raping them hoes. And if you couldn't rape good, you might got a rape case. But back in my day were raping them hoes. And if you couldn't rape good, you might got a rape case. But if
To all them niggas that in school excuse all this and gonna tell me I'm hating. Say, what is y'all talking about?
you rape good, you got your girlfriend. Oh, and if you couldn't rape good, you might got a rape case. But if you could rape good, you got your girlfriend. Fuck is you talking about? I swear for God, my right hand on the Bible. She started out saying, no, 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 no. Before you would get 15, 20 motherfucking pumps in, 15 humps, that white pussy be saying, yeah, 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 yeah. And now she wiggling on that motherfucking tickle. So don't tell me nothing, nigga. Don't tell me nothing about how bad a nigga can do white people, nigga. I'm an ignorant nigga. I'm the first nigga online to pull out these many motherfucking guns and talk about raping white hoes and killing white people. Saying, fuck Deion Sanders. Fuck Colorado University football, nigga. All hail to the niggas. Deion Sanders' son need his motherfucking thumb, bro. When that bitch drop back to throw that motherfucking football, nigga, you swipe down at his motherfucking thumb as you trying to tackle his motherfucking ass. Swipe down at his motherfucking thumb. Oh, it's a fake gun. Yeah, this is a fake gun. This is a fake gun. You're right. This is a fake gun. All of these guns are props. Deion Sanders can't bounce on his toes. The boy got to walk flat-footed. Go put these fake guns up, Charleston, and get another. Pull out another fake gun, Charleston. The boy got so many motherfucking guns. The boy just having fun up under the motherfucking sun.
But that's that real talk, huh? That real talk. He been at real talk. Niggas been real talking for years, but y'all ain't never took to him. Here he come with another one.
What do we have here? What do motherfucker we have here? This pretty baby right here. Ooh, this pretty baby right here. Niggas don't even know what this is. But boy, shoot 50. Ooh, that boy shoot 50. Mm-hmm. My goodness. Oh, this hot open like this here. Oh, they don't know what that is. They ain't never seen nothing like this here before. Oh, they ain't never seen nothing like this here before, boy. But it got that scope on it right there where you can look at a nigga's ass. She's a beauty. It shoot 50. If anybody know what that is, it's a kill tech. Ooh, I love her. And she shoots smooth, too. She kind of blow when she shoots. She kind of blow when she shoots. That's my baby. Ooh, this my baby. This my baby. That's my baby right here, y'all. Ooh, that's my baby. Ooh, that's my baby right there, y'all. That's my baby. War time! War! Party gun. But I can change the barrel. Boy, 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 boy. You see? Hit that button right there. Yeah, that bitch go. I'll be laying dead for a nigga to come out of house.
Okay, that's enough of that. I just wanted to show you. This is the stuff he talk against, but he do it himself. So where are we now? Before we get out of here, it was one more thing I wanted to play for y'all. And we're gonna find it before we get out of here. Let me just show you this one real quick. So remember I kept telling you about testimonies, right? This is him back in the day. This is like 8 years ago. We had the gold teeth in his mouth, but he was always about pimping and let's just go. Hold on.
Down there, man. I wanna bring you on the radio station with me, man. We wanna share this testimony, huh?
Okay, well look here.
So most of the things he do with youth are his testimony. How it was in jail, and don't you go to in prison, and don't you go to prison. That's activism to him. And you do it once every 2 months somewhere. You get a little gig you may talk at back in the day, or you may get invited to this youth camp to speak this 1 month, and get a little money for your little LLC, and you hustling a little bit, but you know this is what you developed from when you was in there from 18 to 21, learning about the programs, the state and the federal programs, and how they can help you and help you rehabilitate. And when you get out, how they can assist you. And this is the road he's taken.
I'm gonna give you my handed number right now.
All right. What you say? What you say your name is again?
My name Johnny Richardson.
Like you just
Right.
it's like you just dropped out. It's like you just dropped up and appeared fresh. You got
It was a point I made. I didn't write down my note correctly to put on the right minute stamp, and I don't want to go through this whole video. So this is just a part of
Fresh life.
his
So take it slow.
what he's been.
Enjoy the small things out here.
So he was hooking up the person he was on the phone with some programs that they have for people getting out of prison. This is what he was talking about. From programs he's been with that helped him out. But all the changing of laws and legislations and child advocacy, he didn't do none of that. He only gave testimonies to youth different places from time to time. He did a lunch program or two, maybe for a month over the years. But I mean, like, from what I was into, it's nothing close, nothing as involved. Okay, where we at now? It was one more little point I wanted to make. Maybe it's on this other page. Hold on. Before we get out of here, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm about to find it. Hold on, y'all. You know I can't find it, but it was just a clip and some links showing that he cannot work with um, schools in Fort Worth, Texas, because of his behavior. But I'll skip that. I guess I've exposed enough. I'm just going through my notes to make sure I said everything. Okay, yeah, so this is Charleston White's just somebody people need to take a second look at, right? He's no hero. I can understand that he has said some real stuff and, you know what I mean, has been bold enough to say things that others won't say. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there who's been saying the same thing, but they don't get praised for saying it. They get called all kind of names. You know what I mean? I remember I did a video talking about um, blacks lead in all violent crimes in the United States of America out of all the races. People were pissed. I had to make a video showing all the federal stats. I went over every violent car crime, rape, burglary, molestation, I mean like arson, every violent crime. The only one we didn't lead in was arson. So let me say that. But we led in every violent crime by percentage. And then people didn't want to respond to that because math don't lie, niggas do. And then all them stats he was quoting, I've said all that, but on Facebook they called me a coon for it. But let Charleston said, "Oh, that nigga said some real shit." Yeah, Krypton. If you watch from the beginning of this, I'm not sure if you did. I think I seen your name here, but I showed. I think it was just to be sure about four different occasions where he was promoting rap. I showed the words out of rap. I mean rape. I showed the words out of his mouth on four different occasions, whether there was white, Asian, black, or whatever. It didn't matter. This is what got him in trouble. Let's just go over this again before we leave.
Fuck wrong with you? That's that white folk shit. We ain't no goddamn beast. We ain't no motherfucking beast. So don't call that goddamn dog no motherfucking white. It's a goddamn dog. That's a goddamn dog. Fuck wrong with you motherfuckers thinking these goddamn dogs human. That's why I mistreat these motherfuckers every chance I get. Every chance I get, I mistreat these motherfuckers. God, I don't treat them motherfuckers good. I beat that motherfucking kick and stop lying, baby. Stop lying on this mother. Are you a lying motherfucker if you say I treat that dog good? You a lying motherfucker if you say I treat that dog good. You a lying motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about that dog. You give a fuck about that stupid ass dog. I done maced you in the dog before. I wasn't no accident. I maced you in the dog intentionally. Wasn't no motherfucking accident. I played like it was accident. But I done that shit on purpose. Got these goddamn police and code compliant knocking on my goddamn door about this goddamn dog. I hate animals. Like I hate Asians and white people. Stupid ass motherfucker. I hate niggas who like dogs. That's why I don't come home sometime. I hate them goddamn dogs. Go somewhere where there ain't no motherfucking dogs. Hate dogs. I hate people who love dogs.
Now, he got arrested for animal cruelty yesterday. Yesterday, he got arrested for animal cruelty. Now, he was talking to his wife. Now, mind you, I used to promote Charleston back in the day. Me and Charleston had even done business together. I done shipped him product to Dallas, Texas when he was just a Facebooker. And I was telling people about Charleston White. And I used to say this nigga kicking some real shit like him until he was saying too many crazy things. First few things I said, oh, okay, that nigga tripping. I'll let go. But one day, he got to talking about his wife. And he was talking in a worse way than that. He talked about his entire wife's family and how he hates his wife's family. Fuck her daddy, her mama, her sisters, brothers, auntie. He said I'm dicking her down, and I don't. This video has been scrubbed from Facebook because he done had about 10 different Facebook accounts before. Like he used to go live on Facebook all the time. That was his thing. Man, it was just the most egregious, disrespectful thing a man can say about his wife's family, all on the internet. Harshly disrespectful. He'll beat her daddy ass. I mean, like, and I said, this is why he has that pimp mentality before, he made it too big. And there's videos where him talking about in an interview. I didn't even show that, but I don't even want to get into it. Where he talking about he's trying to get into pimping and this and that. So he met his wife who was kind of set, and had a good job, and she took care of his ass. So I don't know what house he in now, but when initially he was living with a woman, his wife, and he would berate her. It seemed like she just had the lowest self-esteem. He talked to her any old kind of way, talk about her family, and her daughter don't like him. He talked about her daughter bad. I mean, it's egregious. It's totally disgusting. Piece of shit behavior the way he acted towards his wife's family. When he did that, I said, oh man, the morality's not there. And I was turned from him, although I kept continuing to listen to him. But nowadays, I kind of critique him more than I used to. Because I stopped giving a fuck and I seen how certain Facebook friends act behind him. Hey, Davita, where are we Facebook friends? Hey, cutie. What's up, baby girl? Miss Carrie D's up in the house. Yeah, if I play that, man, that shit makes me cringe. I mean, I cringe when he talks about his wife's family. Like, I've never heard a man be that disrespectful. Hey, what you say, Davida? Yes, we are, huh? I ain't seen your face in a while on Facebook. And Carrie D, I definitely ain't seen you on Facebook in a while. You know you in trouble. Peace, Miss Zion. So, So, Charleston White is playing this role. He's told the story of how he got arrested last night. But if you really listen to his story, it's up on YouTube. Somebody got a clip of it. He has a rant. So he gets out and fakes like he wanted to be with the general population. But they put his ass in a 24-hour, like kind of like the hole where he's just totally isolated and away from everybody. And he acted like he wanted to be in general population. No, you didn't, nigga. There's thugs in there and there's people that want to put hands on you. So jail is the last place Charleston want to be. Do not let this nigga talk tough and act like he wants to be in some kind of general population in jail. They gonna fuck his ass up. And he requested to be isolated and to be PC'd up for 24 hours time he was there. Trust me on this one. What you say, Care? You had to take a Facebook detox. I hear you. Oh, you sent me a request? You got to tag me on one of my posts and say, hey, accept my request on this page. I do have a whole bunch of requests sitting that I haven't even got to, about like 1,000 people. But I can't fit everybody on. But tag me on the post. No, no, no. Well, McCory, no, his wife is black. His baby mama is Mexican. So he has a mixed daughter and son, or just a mixed daughter. I think it's a mixed daughter and a son. But his wife seems kind of very, very dingy. She's a dingy woman with a good job in a home. Who took care of his disrespectful ass. All right, y'all. I'm out. It's 1:45 in the morning. I got 42 people up here, and it's 1:45 in the morning. That means it's 4:45 in New York. People are asleep right now. I should have done this stream way earlier. People probably would have been tuning in. But watch this live is gonna catch fire tomorrow. Watch what I tell you. Peace out.